What happens when England survives more than 40 minutes with 10 men, silences a packed Azteca Stadium, knocks out the host nation, and sends millions of fans into a sleep-deprived frenzy? The answer is simple. The internet completely loses its mind. From emotional celebrations and hilarious memes to a squeaky-voiced Harry Kane and exhausted supporters preparing for work with barely any sleep, England's dramatic World Cup victory over Mexico has triggered one of the biggest social media explosions of the tournament. And just when fans thought the night could not get any crazier, a bizarre post-match injury involving Jordan Henderson created yet another viral moment. So, how did England pull off one of their most memorable World Cup wins? And why is the internet still talking about it hours later? Let's dive in. England entered the iconic Azteca Stadium facing one of the toughest challenges in international football, playing away against tournament hosts Mexico, dealing with the high altitude of Mexico City, and carrying the weight of huge expectations. Thomas Tuchel's side knew they would have to produce something special. What followed was a night that supporters will remember for years. England started brilliantly and quickly seized control of the match. Jude Bellingham became the star of the opening stages, scoring twice in an astonishing 9-8-second spell. The second goal was made possible by Harry Kane, who unselfishly created the opportunity for his teammate. Suddenly, England looked comfortable. But World Cup knockout football rarely follows a simple script. Mexico responded before halftime through Julian Quinones, bringing the home crowd roaring back into the contest. Then came a moment that changed everything. Just 9 minutes into the second half, England defender Jarell Quansah was shown a red card. Down to 10 men, facing relentless pressure from the hosts, and with more than half an hour still remaining, England appeared to be heading toward a desperate battle for survival. The atmosphere inside the Azteca became intense. Mexico sensed an opportunity. England faced adversity from every direction. Yet somehow, the Three Lions found another gear. Around the hour mark, Anthony Gordon won a crucial penalty. With the pressure at its absolute peak, Harry Kane stepped forward. Calm, focused, unshaken, the England captain converted the penalty and restored his team's advantage with his sixth goal of the tournament. But the drama was far from over. Mexico later earned a penalty of their own. Raúl Jiménez converted, making it 3-2 and setting up a nerve-wracking finish. The final minutes felt endless. Every tackle mattered. Every clearance was celebrated. Every second seemed to stretch into a minute. Yet England refused to break. Despite the red card, despite the pressure, despite the hostile environment, Tuchel's men held on. When the final whistle finally arrived, England had secured a remarkable 3-2 victory and a place in the World Cup quarter-finals. Climax. If the match itself was dramatic, what happened online afterward was equally unforgettable. Within minutes, social media platforms were flooded with reactions, jokes, celebrations, and memes. One viral image featured the late Prince Philip sitting in a car while wearing an edited England shirt. The caption joked about fans driving to work after staying up all night to watch the game. Another meme compared goalkeeper Jordan Pickford standing near the wall on the Mexican border, humorously suggesting there was no difference. But perhaps the biggest source of laughter came from Harry Kane himself. After celebrating with teammates and singing Wonderwall alongside approximately 3,000 traveling supporters, Kane arrived for his post-match interview with almost no voice left. The England captain could barely speak. His voice cracked and squeaked as he attempted to describe the emotional victory. Kane admitted he had been singing so much that he could hardly talk. The clip immediately spread across social media. Many fans jokingly compared the England striker to Mickey Mouse, turning his interview into one of the night's most shared viral moments. Anthony Gordon also became a major talking point. Following his tireless performance, fans shared countless jokes about his endless running throughout the match. One particularly popular post featured images of Princess Diana jogging, humorously suggesting it was simply Anthony Gordon covering more ground on the pitch. Meanwhile, the reality of England's late-night kickoff was catching up with supporters. One widely shared video showed a man stumbling and falling over, accompanied by a caption suggesting it was England fans arriving at work the next morning after staying awake to watch the match. The internet could clearly relate. Another emotional clip showed England supporters singing Wonderwall with the players after the final whistle, creating one of the most touching scenes of the tournament so far. Even Mexico manager Javier Aguirre became part of the online conversation after footage emerged showing him shouting at Anthony Gordon during the match before both men appeared to laugh off the incident. The reactions were not limited to football fans. Even U.S. President Donald Trump joined the celebrations, posting praise for Harry Kane and calling him a great player. But just when everyone thought the story had reached its conclusion, one final twist emerged. Jordan Henderson, who had not even played in the match, became the center of attention. Video footage showed the midfielder falling during the celebrations and apparently injuring his wrist. The clip quickly accumulated millions of views. To make the situation even more bizarre, Henderson had already managed to receive a booking from the bench despite not featuring in the game. Later, Tuchel admitted the injury appeared to be serious. The incident prompted a wave of jokes online, including one post from bookmaker Paddy Power that humorously noted people had questioned whether Henderson would make an impact at the World Cup. England's unforgettable night in Mexico delivered everything football fans could ask for. Goals, drama, a red card, a heroic defensive effort, a place in the quarterfinals, and, of course, an endless stream of memes. From Harry Kane's squeaky post-match interview to exhausted supporters preparing for work without sleep, the internet transformed an already incredible football story into a viral phenomenon. For England, the dream continues. For social media, the content keeps coming. And for football fans around the world, this was another reminder that sometimes the most unforgettable moments happen long after the final whistle. As England marches into the quarter-finals, one question remains. Can the Three Lions create an even bigger chapter in their World Cup journey? Or was this dramatic night in the Azteca the peak of an already unforgettable tournament? The next match may provide the answer.